small y and small r, and 1 by 4 small y and small r. We expect this ratio. So let's keep this thing in our mind that we expect that these genes are going to cross over. So what will happen with this now, because there was less space here, I have written the same thing again on the next sheet. So these were the F1 individuals. See, F1 individuals are on one chromosome YW, Y plus YW and YW, and in the case of the male it is only YW and nothing present on the Y chromosome. So how we learn to represent in the case of Mendel was Y plus Y, W plus W. Remember, Y, Y, R, R, this is the way we used to write in the case of Mendel's experiment. And in the case of the male, so let's understand from here. This is the female of the F1 generation, this is the male of the F1 generation. So you can easily see one thing here, that Y will have full tendency to go with the capital plus, and Y will have equal tendency to go with capital plus, W plus and W. So Y plus W plus, Y plus W, YW plus and YW, all combinations are possible. Equal chances, 1:1:1:1, because gametogenesis is going on. Why we expect this is, the reason is mentioned here, because what we believe is Y plus and W plus, Y plus and W plus are present on the same chromosome in a female. This is X chromosome. During S phase, amount of DNA has doubled. So instead of 1, I have shown 2 double amount of DNA, but the number of chromosome is same. Now, because she is we have learned that she is heterozygous, so the other chromosome will carry YW, YW. Now, what we expect is that these two arms of the non-sister chromatids of the homologous chromosome are supposed to exchange. So when these two arms will start crossing over, then what will happen? Capital Y will go with, W plus will go with Y and W will go with Y plus. That means now there are 4 types of gametes possible. One gamete will carry Y plus W plus, other gamete will carry W plus and Y, other gamete will carry W and Y plus, and the last gamete would carry W and Y. So 4 combinations are expected. Now what happened next? Same way, male also will have gamete formation. The gametes formed in the case of male will be one gamete. See, remember, these are present on the X chromosome and nothing is present on the Y chromosome. So 2 types of gametes are possible. One gamete will carry YW, other gamete will carry nothing, because this will be the Y chromosome. So now when fertilization happen, what we expect in the case of female is that all these combinations should join with this. And in the same manner, all 4 of these combinations will join with the Y chromosome. But this was expected. But in reality, what he found was that the parental forms were formed more, because I have already told you 50% should be the parental type and 50% should be the recombinant. So what we expect is total percentage of 50% should be there, the recombinants, and 50% the parental. But the reality came out to be that the parental types were formed 98.7% instead of 50%, and the recombinant types were formed only 1.3%. So that means that these Y recombinants are very less. That means these genes are not crossing over easily. That means out of every 100 crosses, maybe 1.3 times these genes are crossing over. That means these 2 genes are so close on one chromosome that they prefer to go as such from generation to generation. They don't prefer to be crossed over. I hope this point is clear to you. Same is explained in the NCERT Same explanation is given here in NCERT. Now let me quickly go through this also for you. In cross A, what they are trying to show is yellow-bodied, white-eyed female homozygous is crossed with the Y plus W plus, and this is the Y chromosome, X chromosome. So when crossing is done, the expected ratios were 50-50%, but the reality came out to be 98.7% parental type and 1.3% is the recombinant type. That means these two genes are so close on the same chromosome that they don't go separate. That's why recombinants are very less. Now pay attention to another cross just to bring in understanding better. In cross B, you can see there are genes taken. One is the same white-eyed and miniature wing. Miniature wing means small wing is the mutant type, and full size of wing and red eye are the wild types. Now in this case, the parental types are 62.8%, so there is a huge difference in the formation of recombinant. 1.3% in this case, 37.2% in this case. So why this thing happen is because the two genes are farther from each other. So now here you can see two genes are very close, but in this case two genes are very far from each other. So the more the distance two genes have on the same chromosome, recombination chances will increase, or you can say linkage degree is going to decrease. I hope this is clear to you. So it's clearly mentioned here in the last line of the NCERT on this note, in the note also, strength of the linkage between Y and W is higher when compared with W and M. So when two genes you are studying, if they are very close on the same chromosome, then they will have least chances to separate. If they are far from each other, they have greater chances of